Yo, what is good, y'all? So I was sat here thinking of video ideas and what to do, and pretty bored. Sure, I mean, I love playing Drum Hero, I love playing Slashco. I thought I would take the entirety of March to try and learn how to create an avatar. I've always wanted to try and learn how to create one because I have kind of tried in the past, and that didn't go that well at all. I was running on a really crappy computer. But now that I actually have a proper computer, I can properly run stuff. I want to try creating avatars for an entire month because I tried for like a couple of weeks and then I kind of gave up on it and stopped doing it. But no, not this time. This time, we're going to be doing this shit for a whole month. 31 days. I think March has 31 days, right? The current date is February 28th. So I'm literally 1 day before starting this, and I basically just plopped the new drive in, and I got all the stuff, like I got Blender, Unity, and all this other, the creator companion, all that stuff that you need for creating an avatar. So I'm going to be trying, listen, I'm a noob at this. So hopefully throughout this entire journey, I am going to learn and not look like an idiot making these avatars and probably learn something new. And hey, who knows, maybe I'll love it and it'll become easier, maybe I'll hate it and then maybe I can try creating worlds instead. But I thought it would be something that would be cool to learn. I'm probably not going to be able to start on the first because I am extremely busy with work and other stuff. You don't got to worry about all of that. One more thing before I do go, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. I mean, the video ain't even over yet, but if y'all want more videos like this, so give y'all a second to do that. Hey, don't skip 10 seconds. Well, anyways, I'll see y'all in the studio. So if I'm at the studio, I just meant my computer because that's where I was going to be spending my entire month anyway. My entire first week was basically video simulator. I've already had some experience with VRChat Studio when I used to do my avatars, so I kind of already knew how VRChat kind of works, but I never understood how all the texturing and all that stuff worked. So that's what I decided to do. So I decided to instantly go to VRChat because I already had it installed, and I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll try. And I was like, what kind of avatar do I want to make? And I decided that I was going to try and make my Roblox avatar, which I've tried in the past, didn't go too well. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna try not to be too lazy about it and still learn, but I didn't want to do anything too fast. So obviously after a lot of time and a lot of videos, I actually figured out how I could take materials out and retexture them to anything I want, which definitely gives a lot more creative freedom than what I was used to. I'm used to just clicking a button and doing this, click a button, do that, click a button, do this and that and that. No, I actually took the bitch out, put it in some, I don't know, some web browser thing that I can like color things, retexture things, and I fucking figured out that I can paint the newspapers or whatever the hell, like I can mirror the newspaper drawing. So it was actually really cool, and there's my reaction to the first time doing it. Okay, that is pretty cool, I ain't gonna lie. So I basically did that and I applied it and thought it was really cool, like wow, I could do that. But obviously my Roblox avatar looks like this. and my VRChat avatar looks like this. Obviously, it's missing a lot of things. So it's missing a hat, it's missing the pencil, it's missing the fucking this shit on my pants. Like, how do people do this? It looks so fucking cool, but I can't do it. This already took days because I have been working and restart that. I don't give a fuck. Take the VRM, take it to Unity, and convert the VRM to an FBX, and then me cutting that out. That's about to be like probably 5 hours of footage cut out that quick. That I explained right there. It was not easy, okay? It was not easy. Following the tutorial, I figured out how to properly add the VRM and do how to properly add the VRChat avatar, convert it for VRChat, make sure everything's correct, and then upload it to VRChat. But I was like, you know what? I've already done this already. Like, I've already made shit avatars and uploaded it to VRChat, but they were always PC only. So, not that I was ever showing them to anyone because they never looked good. But it's for my self-improvement, okay? I'm sorry. So, as I did, I looked up another video on how to convert it to Quest without, you know, switching to Android mode and taking 10 years to load. I found this video, and it helped me a lot. Thank you, whatever your name is. I don't have the video up with me right now. I don't know what the name is. Basically, he just explained that you basically download this easy Quest switch, press some buttons, and it switches it to Quest for you. And then when I did it, I figured out blueprint IDs exist. I did not know those existed. And then I uploaded it again. And now I have it on Quest and on PC. This is going to be my first reaction to uploading it and then looking at it for the first time.
My funny douchemouth. Oh, it's not even connected. Yeah, VRChat, not bad. Obviously, this is the PC version, but Quest can see it as well. Yeah, it's not hard. Lots of customizations. Like, all these newspaper that's on me, is me drawing and doing that. So I mean, if you're an artist and like drawing and doing clothing and stuff, pretty good choice. And I learned how to make it Quest compatible as well, so that's good as well.
Damn, I got clown shoes on this bit. I know I was on PC mode. This how it looks with. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Wait, what? Cut that out. Cut. Okay, well, obviously that's not the end of the video. That was too easy. I'm sure you and I can both agree that that was way too easy and took no time at all. So I decided to mess with avatar bases in the same week. All I basically did, I mean, it's an avatar base. You basically go on the internet, Booth or whatever the hell, find an avatar base, download it, put it into Unity, and it didn't work. I must have did something wrong. I tried my best. I watched so many videos. So that's basically the first week summarized. Yeah, you'll see how I feel about week 2 and how week 2 went. Fuck! Shit! I don't even want to talk about week 2, man. Fuck. These weeks were not fun at all. That's it. That's the video. So I was trying to figure out what to do for week 2 since I've already done VRChat and Unity and Avatar Bases kinda in the same week. And I kinda didn't want to go back to Avatar Bases because I was demoralized a bit. So I decided that I was going to take a crack at Blender. I looked up videos on Blender and I was like, you know what? To learn the complete basics and learn everything about, you know, extruding, making anything, making another cube, that I was going to make a complete model in Blender following this tutorial, of course. I don't know how to make avatars. And this video was great because I was really inexperienced. Like, I literally didn't even know how to move at all in the program. And I was surprised that I can move a cube.
But me going, whoa, even though it's literally just moving it.
My inexperience really showed because I couldn't even figure out how to drag a picture and properly align it in Blender here.
What? How we get the, okay, this is how we get the side, okay? This is how we get the side, okay? This is how we get the side. Shift D, RZ90. Like, what the fuck? Like, what just happened? Explain to me what happened. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, I shouldn't press random keys. Yo, listen, I didn't mean to, bro. What the fuck happened? Okay, well, that other one just disappeared. I don't know how, but okay, dude, I don't wanna select anymore. Like, dude, Shift D, RZ90. There, I'm not fucking with anything. Except I can't let go. Oh my god, dude. RZ90. Confirm. Damn! And I can open this and see it's rotated 90 degrees perfectly. Yeah, I found that shit out the hard way.
Well, I hope you guys didn't really like that I was talking while I was doing the Blender stuff, because that was pretty much the only time I really talked. The other times are kind of like little, wow, or like little small stuff like that. So that's pretty much the only time I really talked about anything and talking about what I'm doing. But one fucking problem I had while I was constantly making this goddamn avatar was that the dude would always be like, oh, just click and drag and there's a box that selects everything. It never did that shit. It would always select the one that was facing me, not the one that was behind it. So anytime I would need to select multiple surfaces, I would have to shift click and then select all the different, it was the most annoying shit, but I still got it done.
See, I didn't grab this one little corner right here, and I was gonna fuck the whole thing.
So after figuring out how to properly align an image with the center of the screen, I started making the model, and I just followed the tutorial pretty much, and honestly, it was really cool. I mean, it really made me surprised at what I am able to do. I'm not sure I'm following the tutorial or whatever, but still, to be able to follow the tutorial and see what you're producing and see that it looks good, even though you've never done it before. And I understand this is super, super basic, like I don't know anything. And obviously, during that time, as I was making the avatar, I was really, really proud of myself, and I'm still proud of myself now for what I did. And I figured out mirrors existed. I kind of fell in love with those. After making the body, I started on the legs. Then the arms. And the hands. So yeah, after making the entire body, the legs, and the arms and the hands, basically, I decided to stop there for day one before making it because it was super late. I'm sure you can see the time. It was like 2:30 in the morning. So obviously I wanted to go to bed. I was really tired. I was back at it. I learned how to shape the head. I learned how to make ears. I also learned how to make hair. I mean, sure, it's very simple hair, but like, I was never good at doing hair with literally anything. So this just, it looks amazing to me. Shit. Then, after all that stuff was done, all I basically did was add colors. They're really basic material colors. All I basically did was just, I took a color on the color wheel, added it to a specific part, and that was it. I didn't do anything special. Sure, the colors are different from the girl, but I don't care. I want mine to be unique. So I'll expose myself right now, because I am very, very stupid. Right there, I was already about to upload it to VRChat, which many of you who may not make avatars may be like, oh yeah, that's fine. I mean, you made the avatar, you can go. No, I wish someone was there to tell me that when I was fucking putting it into Unity and then it's screaming at me that it doesn't have any body parts. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's got the arms, it's got the legs, a brain. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have any fucking bones. It needs bones. What anything needs to function are some goddamn bones. So I put some bones on her. And I'll say that putting bones on this goddamn avatar was the most frustrating, molding, tilting, where's the thesaurus at? That shit was vexatious, because for the life of me, I could not put bones on this goddamn avatar correctly, and it pissed me off so bad. This is what took the longest amount of time, putting these goddamn bones. First, I tried using Rigify because everyone was telling me, oh, use Rigify, it's great, da-da-da-da-da. But like, keep in mind, these are people in Blender that are using models for like their video games or their animations or whatever the hell, not for VRChat, okay? When I was using Rigify, everything popped up just fine, everything looked great, it was all great, and then I would put it into Unity, and it would say, it would be missing a bone, or it would be, there would always be something wrong. Something is not parented correctly, or something, there was always something wrong, and it pissed, I don't have work for it. I'm so pissed off. I had to figure out, like, bones weren't properly aligning with each other. The parents weren't properly set, and I had to learn how to snap shit together because the Unity thing was like, oh, it's not snapped together, so it's not going to be able to work. Like, man, I'm so... But I will say that when I was in Blender and I was using Rigify, that Rigify did work. Like I said, it worked in Blender. As you can see right here, let me move to the side. As you can see right here, it worked, and I was surprised. It was the first time I ever seen the model that I made following a tutorial come to life and move around with their clothes and stuff. It was cool, but obviously, it had some problems. But most of those problems have to do with something that everyone dreads. No one likes. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, to this day, I still don't fully understand weight painting, but I kind of do understand it. So you kind of just, the red part is what like affects the bone the most. So for example, my wrist bone right here, I can move it around. Obviously there's a lot of red right where the wrist is, but then it gets, so that's what I got from it, but it's a pain in the neck and I still don't know how to do it and I still suck at it, even though I spent 2 weeks on it. I mean, but with the little bits of weight painting I did do, it definitely looked a lot better. As you can see, it didn't start flying away, my ear didn't start coming down, my head didn't start caving in as I moved my arm, you know, it looked great. But then the problem started. The main problem was the bone parenting. So my dumbass decided not to read what the actual error was and just figured out that there was an error with the bone and it was saying something about, oh, it's not a child of whatever the fuck. So I was sat there for probably 2 or 3 days. This is all sped up, by the way. This entire thing is sped up. This was days. Okay, remember, this is week 2 and 3. Well, this is half of week 3, but week 2 and half of week 3. It took that long, man. I was trying to figure it out. I couldn't figure it out, man. So just to skip all that BS, I took this thing back from Blender to Unity 23 times. And during these 23 attempts, I've watched so many different videos and I've been trying to figure out what the problem. I literally typed in the exact error on YouTube. I got a bunch of Reddit. I went to Reddit even. I never go to Reddit. I went to Reddit. I went to the VRChat official bullshit. I went to YouTube. I went to Google itself. I went to the Google guys. I was like, Google, please. Please. And they didn't give me a fucking answer. But basically the problem was, like it said, one of the bones, I completely forgot because I already wanted to push it out of my head. It was such a bad memory. One of the bones just wasn't a child of another bone. So basically, if my neck were to move and my head wasn't connected, my head wouldn't move. It'll just be stuck like this, but my neck would move. Obviously, I can't move my neck without moving my head in real life because that's just how humans are. And for some reason I thought I needed to make a chest stick out like this for some reason. I don't know why. I could literally just use one of the spine bones, but I eventually changed it, okay? So don't attack me. A part of those 23 attempts as well was me trying to use Rigify, but Rigify would kind of rig everything for you, so anytime it would say, oh, a child of whatever is not paired correctly, that's Rigify doing that, not you. So I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm gonna make my own bones and parent my own bones and do all that, do my own thing because I needed to learn it anyway. But honestly, making my own bones for that avatar wasn't even that bad because I didn't really I didn't go crazy. I got it easy. I didn't have to do any eyes or mouth or, you know, fingers. I just had to, I just did a hand because, it was as basic as can be. I just wanted to see this get uploaded to VRChat with the little amount of time that I had. I properly parented a bone to another bone. And it worked. When I put it in Unity, it finally recognized it as a humanoid rig, but...
Okay, whoa. Wait a minute. She's kind of lengthy, though.
Yeah, so I spent my time in Unity trying to fix it. Wasn't gonna work, so I had to take it back to Blender. So I basically spent the next hour just parenting different bones to the spine bone, the shoulder bones to the spine bone, to the neck bone, to the head bone, to the child bone, and everything. I basically was just reparenting everything and trying to just hope that one of them worked. And yes, I was not joking about going back to Blender and Unity 23 goddamn times to fix this shit. Until I actually fucking got it, like holy shit.
Oh wait, is it because this, dude, I swear to God, is it because this is connected? Oh my God. Are you fucking serious? Oh!
So yeah, after that really painful experience, I was finally able to upload it to VRChat, and obviously I'm going to give you my first thoughts and reaction to it, seeing it in VRChat. There you go.
Okay, well, this sure doesn't look like the best. It's obviously got a lot of problems with it. For it being the first, like, ever avatar I've made, ever using Blender or anything like that, not too bad, except I'm bow-legged, just like I was when I was a kid. I mean, that stuff can be smoothed out, but I'm probably not going to be doing that because I'm on such a tough time. I don't have much time to be doing this stuff, and I've already spent like a week and a half on this when this is supposed to be only a week thing. But yeah, this is the avatar.
So this is how it looks with full body tracking. I didn't go back and mess with white painting it, so it's still kind of messed up, like around here and around my wrists and stuff. But that's okay. I really don't care, because like I said, I'm proud of how it looks. So
Yo, where's Louis?
hey,
Hey.
hey, listen. Okay, so after that small little victory, I went back into Blender and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna finalize making this final avatar, which is obviously, like I said from the beginning, gonna be my Roblox avatar. So obviously, like I said, I needed a paper hat, I needed a pencil, and I still don't know how I'm gonna do these things, but we'll figure it out. So I was trying to make a paper hat on my own from scratch without following a video to see if I made any like crazy amount of progress, and this was the result. You could see where the ambition was, right? So after seeing that monstrosity, I just followed the tutorial, and it was literally a minute tutorial, and it was done in like a minute, and it pissed me off. So then another problem that I had was getting the goddamn material of the newspaper onto the hat. So I'm just gonna speed past this because these 2 weeks have already been long enough for me. I struggled, looked at videos, struggled some more until I finally got it, and then it finally just worked. My reaction.
Oh my god. But yep, let's go.
And obviously the hat looks amazing, the hat looks good, da. But now, we ain't done. We still gotta make the pencil, but obviously it's a pencil. It's not really that hard. And honestly, I'm like, damn, let's fucking do this. I'm excited. Like, I wanted to do this myself. And I know I said that about the paper hat, but this time I was being serious because it's a pencil. It's not hard. Sure, I used a little bit of references to see how a pencil looked, mainly the silver part, because I don't remember how those usually look. But yeah, so I legit made it in like literally less than 30 minutes, and bang, there it is. And it looks great. Honestly, I'm so proud of myself. It looks great. Like, god damn, you did a good job. Shit. Okay, so now that I have the experience in Blender, and I have a paper hat, and I have a pencil, I just need an avatar to put those on. Oh, slow your horses. This is the end of week 2, and like kind of the halfway point of week 3. I don't usually know how I end these. I mean, I was so creative in the past, but you know, I lost all that. I mean, I have to go do the end of week 3 and week 4 now. I'm gonna die now. I am so sad. Please look into my eyes. Help me. Help me. Help. All right, let's get this last week done. I thought week 2 and 3 were bad, but this week has probably got to be about the worst week I've ever had in my entire life. The main reason why it was so bad was because I was trying to figure out what to do when it came to this final avatar. Because I wanted to create an avatar and finish this video without disappointing you guys with having, you know, a terrible avatar at the end. But I didn't realize how little time I had because I literally only had like 3 or 4 days during the entirety of the week because I had work. So I barely had time, and I was super tired, and I was super, it just sucked. So yeah, I was trying to figure out what I should be doing and what avatar I could be doing that would be a good end for the video. And I decided that I was going to try and obviously make my Roblox avatar, like I've always been doing. I wanted to try and make my Roblox avatar and finish it, like completely, with the hat, the pencil, and everything, like I said last week. So I decided that I was going to try and model the avatar. Thanks to this avatar world I found, it just, like, took a picture and, like, T-posed it and made it, like, so I can model it. But then as I was modeling it, I basically fucked up the model, okay? And the entire time there was no way I can fix it, and I already spent 2 hours doing it, and I had no motivation, so I just quit that same day. Which sucks, because I would have been cool to make the model completely by myself and all that kind of stuff, but I still don't fully understand how to make a model. So I decided that the best course was to take my Vroid avatar that I already had and looked fine and whatever, looked good, and turn that from a VRM into an FBX file. So basically, it's turning it from a Vroid avatar to a VRChat avatar. That's the best way to explain it if you don't know what I was just saying. After searching up a million videos on how to do it, I didn't really get much help from all of them that I found, and it was also telling me to download all these different things that I did not want to download. I did not feel safe downloading them. I was watching some random video on something that was completely different, and they legit had an add-on in Blender. You could take a VRM and put it into Blender and turn it into an FBX. And it was the easiest thing. You legit just add the add-on, and that was it. And it worked. Out of all those videos that were telling me to install this, jump through 5 hoops, and do a backflip, I legit just had to click and just download that, click and drag it in, and it worked. And it pissed me off. A lot of stuff has pissed me off while making these avatars. I'll just speed run it because this video is already way too long. I basically just deleted the faces, put a new face in, and it worked just fine. And it looks fine. It looks decent because I was trying to get it all done and I had so little time to get anything done. So after that was done, I had to basically rig the entire model, and that's basically where everything went wrong. So when I decided to add all the bones in, obviously I had to put all the bones in. I made all the bones myself. Took barely any time at all. I knew how to do it based on what I was previously doing with the low poly avatar. So it definitely made it a lot easier. I parented everything correctly. I knew how to do all that. But then came weight painting. And weight painting was the reason why this week was the worst week, and why, sadly, this video is ending because it's the end of the month. And I didn't want to do any cheating and be like, oh, it's April 1st, but they don't have to know any of that. I didn't want to do any of that. So weight painting was fine. All like weight painting, like the legs, the feet, the body, the body still kind of needed work, I ain't gonna lie. My arms, my fingers on my right hand was fine. My neck and my head and hair and all that were like eh. But I will say, I forgot to say about the bones and stuff. I didn't put any bones in my hair because I was trying to get it done as quickly as possible. I legit was so pressed on time and had no time to do anything. So I didn't even have time to put bones in the hair. So it was gonna be static hair, like, I don't know, like a Quest avatar. I mean, Quest avatars are better than my avatars, let me say. So everything was going okay, and sure, there were some problems with the chest, some problems with the neck and the head, but I was like, okay, let me take a break from that. Let me do this arm. Shoulder went fine, upper arm went fine, lower arm went fine, and then my hand and fingers. And then that became a problem. Because for some reason, I legit would check on this hand as well. And everything would look fine and do fine. And then I would move it to test it. I'd move it like this. And it would work just fine. It would work perfectly fine and be good. But I would do the same exact thing with this hand. And then I moved it. And then everything started falling apart. And I assumed it was a weight painting problem. So basically, anytime I would move my wrists, some of my skin would stick out, and no matter how much I weight painted my hand or whatever the hell, it just wouldn't work. But it legit just popped in my head that I probably accidentally weight painted a part of my hand with something else, like my chest, and I accidentally colored my hand. That was the main reason I struggled this week. And obviously with trying to make a good avatar and not disappoint you guys, but sadly with the little time I had, the only thing I was able to really produce was a finished version of my avatar, because I did bring it into Unity, and I also learned how to make materials and do all that kind of stuff and add Poyomi shaders and all that, but I still don't fully understand. I looked at audio link videos and all this other kind of stuff. That was pretty cool. I learned how to make toggles as well. I made my pencil in the back a toggle so you can turn it on and off. Obviously my hand is still fucked up because I was so done because I spent 3 hours on this hand trying to figure out what the problem was, and like I said, I just probably figured it out just now. Obviously, when that was all uploaded, it literally had no bone problems. I was so proud of myself with that because that was literally the main problem of week 2 and 3 for me. But I had no bone problems, everything worked great, all the bones aligned fine. And then I went into PC mode, and then the only problem, obviously, besides the hand, was that obviously the shading looked kind of weird, and the way my character would stand is like a buff guy, like, I'm so strong. But that obviously has something to do with the weight painting. So it's literally just weight painting problems, and I could see why people are so pissed off when it comes to weight painting and click off of videos whenever they hear weight painting when creating a VRChat avatar. I can see why. But it's literally, you just have to have patience, and honestly, I was running very low on patience when it came closer and closer to the end of this week, and barely having any sleep and working and all that fun stuff that, you know, being an adult is like. Sadly, this is a point where I would talk and give my thoughts and stuff, but my microphone was muted. All I was basically saying was everything I just said just now, everything like basically working out except for the weight painting. I could never figure out why it was doing the thing with the arm where the skin was sticking out. But obviously I figured that out just now, so I can explain that well now. I tried my best to make a final avatar that would look good. So yeah, that was basically all I was saying, and obviously showing you guys the avatar and the toggle and stuff. I'll show you guys how it looks with full body tracking real quick. Here you go. So yeah, here it is with full body tracking. Obviously, it's not my left hand, my right hand I meant, sorry. Not my... But yeah, you see how I'd move it down and it kind of stays. I feel like it's because one of these is stuck on it, and that's probably why, and I also accidentally deleted a face off my chest. Please forgive me. Yeah, I can turn the pencil on and off. Obviously, I should move it. I can move it, but I was rushing to put it on, so obviously it's gonna look weird because it's attached to my hip. Obviously, the hand is messed up. I don't know. Oh, fuck, where's the camera? I'm sure you guys noticed that the hand is messed up, but I will say the shading definitely looks a lot better. But this is definitely the best avatar that I have made compared to, obviously, besides the weight painting problem, but compared to what I first made, this is literally all I had. It just had this face. Fucking terrifying, I know. And then that was pretty much it. It was just that. And then this was the paper shit that I decided to do because I didn't know what I was doing. Well, I'm sorry to bring out that monster from underneath your bed, but that is pretty much all I did. So that was pretty much all I had time to do when it hit the first. I sadly don't have footage of that because it was like 10 o'clock at night and I was tired. Congratulations, everyone. You've made it to the end of the video. Yay! Woo! Good job, everybody. There's no one clapping, it's just me here. Well, anyways, this location is kind of weird, so let me just go to somewhere that's cool, I guess. So, I don't really have a script for this. So, honestly, this shit sucked ass. I'm never fucking doing this shit again. On a real note, this has definitely been one of the craziest months of my entire life trying to learn how to do something that's completely new that I've never done before. Well, I have done before, but I mean Blender. I've never done before, okay? Jesus. I really hope I didn't disappoint you with how my avatar did turn out in the end, because usually YouTubers have this crazy over-the-top ending with the coolest whatever they're doing, you know what I'm saying? But I just couldn't provide that. And for that, I apologize. I will say the first couple of weeks were fun, like week 1 and week 2, like doing Vroid and then learning how to use Blender. But then after that point, it kind of just went downhill because I was just stuck, and it sucks being stuck and then trying to look for help anywhere, and there's just no answer for it, so you have to figure it out yourself, which I was able to do a couple of times, but you know, after doing it so much, and then there are times where you'd never find the answer and you just have to try something else, which really sucks. It's not like I'll stop making avatars or I'll just push the memories out of my head or whatever. They'll stay in my mind as long as my brain feels like it needs it. But I may still do avatar bases and get better at doing those, but I am probably not going to make any models from scratch, which is pretty understandable because most people don't, which is why you see a lot of clones in this game. So yeah, I'm probably just going to use avatar bases and may retexture them and add toggles and all the other fun stuff, audio link, and all that fun stuff. I'll still make these kind of avatars with avatar bases and toggles. But this isn't going to be the only video like this. I wanted to try doing more videos like this, depending on how it does, obviously. I plan on doing a couple of videos like this, but obviously they're going to take a lot of time to come out because it takes a month to do them, and then I still have to edit them. I have 2 ideas in mind on videos that I may spend a month doing. I will spend a month doing. If you made it this far, or even just skipped to the end and missed everything. If you skipped to the end and missed everything, go the fuck back and watch the entire video. But if you did make it to the end, thank you. I am so surprised that you watched this entire video, because if you have watched this entire video, or even a little bit before, watch any part of this video. That is insane to me. If you like this new editing style compared to what I used to do, if you like longer videos compared to what I used to do, let me know, and I'll continue making more. But like I said, I'm still gonna make more. Yeah, we'll see how it all goes. Thank you for watching. Seriously, I genuinely appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, Nick!